What's up, Knights of X, and welcome to the championship round for Week 1 3v3 Grand Arena. And it's been very tough so far, guys. You've had really tough opponents, and it's not going to end today. Our opponent for today is Reno, and they are representing the guild Legacy of Tython. Really good player, guys. Good legacy score. Kyber 1. Very high-end Kyber 1. I think this is top 180. I think that's where we're at right now. They have 13.1 million GP, and they do have the newer character, guys. They have Baylan. They are on the correct path for getting Galactic Legend Ahsoka. Their Sabine's at 6 stars, so looking like they're going to get Ahsoka first go around. So, really, really good roster. They have almost everything. In terms of Datacrons, guys, not as much on the previous set as me, but still, they have all the good level 9s, so they're not missing anything. They don't have the Great Mother's level 9. That's something to be very aware of. I need to figure out in the attack phase what I'm going to do there, but you're going to see. Newer set, doing really good. They have all pretty much the good ones. I do not see Grand Inquisitor, so like me, we both don't have that. In terms of the map, guys, they did attack earlier than me, and just showing you my defense, all getting one shot besides Lord Vader. Lord Vader doing work on defense. It's good to see because Lord Vader is typically not that strong on defense anymore, but the Datacron is helping him. On the top, we have one-shots all around here. In the back, everything was one-shot besides Tuskens, guys. Tuskens got 2 holds. Tuskens is not a team you can take lightly, guys. I'm telling you, very, very strong. You got to bring in the right comp. And then in ships, guys, I think they're holding off on ships until I get through my character attack phase. So, hopefully they have some trouble there. In terms of their map, the bottom wall has Great Mothers, but look, no Great Mothers level 9, guys. It's Morgan Elsbeth. So I don't know if I have to bring in Kenobi there. I might still do it anyway, but there might be an easier counter. I have to figure that out. Then we have Rey with Ben and L3, and this one's a little interesting because L3 is a tank, and this one has a tank revive. I looked a little earlier. So you gotta play that one out really smart. We have Baylan with Marok this time, no dash. So I think I'm gonna try the Malgus counter again to see if it's consistent. And if it's a fail, we can afford it, but hopefully it's not. We have Queen Amidala with the Master Qui-Gon level 9, and then we have your typical Jabba counter, or team. On the top, Kelleran Beq with the ETH level 9. Grievous with Omi Stap and BB-8, so they're going to get a huge Terminator train in the beginning because of BB-8. Looks like they made a super team with Mon Mothma, Luthen, and Pow. Instead of splitting it up into 2 with Saw, it looks like they made one super team, so we're going to have to bring a strong team against that. They have their own Tuskens, and look at this, guys. Jar Jar with no Omicrons, so I wonder if we can bring in a somewhat not a strong team against that. So that is what we're playing with today. I'm excited for the attack phase. We got to play really smart and make sure our counters are on point. But before we get into that, guys, just a reminder, if you enjoy this content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Helps the channel grow tremendously, helps me out a lot, and I really do appreciate it. So with that said, let's get the Grand Arena started, and hopefully it's a good day. Alright, let's start this Grand Arena out with the riskiest one, and it's going to be the Malgus counter because it worked really well against the Dash variant, but I have not tried it against the Marok variant. So, they have 2 Omicrons on Baylan. Their Datacron is the Tank Revive and the Stun on a Special. So, that's pretty interesting. Got to be very cautious of that. They have the exclusive Baylan level 9, lots of health, lots of defense, and a ton of offense, guys. We're bringing in Seer, we have Malgus, and we have Cal. The Cron that I have is a Darkside Max Health Protection. Does not really play into this counter because we have 2 light side characters. We have the Wordy Unaligned Force User 6, the Terra Malgus 9. We have Tenacity, a ton of potency, and protection. This one I'm a little nervous for. They do have that tank revive, but we do prevent revives with Malgus. It's kind of the offense with Marok and the assist. Got to be really cautious of that. I'm hoping Malgus can just absolutely rain rocks on them. Let's see what we can do. Okay, guys. Just want to make sure. Just do this. Should counterattack. Okay, they're under stealth. Let's get some damage immunity. We should be able to get... The stealth is a little scary. Let's throw more rocks. Okay, he's almost down. Okay, guys, this is working out better than the other team. Am I speaking too soon? Should go down very soon. Let's get some... don't kill him. Need to be really careful, guys. Let's get a cleanse here and an assist. We get some big hits here, guys. Should get her down right here. There we go. Guys, that's a full banner win. Looks like Malgus is really, really good against this comp. I'm really happy that we could save a GL. I don't know if that was the, the best datacron for that team, but still, I'll be using this going forward. I'm going to keep the Unaligned Force user team intact. I'm going to keep Starkiller intact, and this probably will be my go-to Baylan counter going forward. So, really good start, guys. Next up, Queen Amidala, and I'm bringing in Bane. But the only reason I'm bringing in Bane, guys, is because they don't have over 100% defense. I think we can get through it. They do have the Terminator on a special. They have the Jedi Stun and the Master Qui-Gon 9 with a lot of health steal and crit avoidance. But I don't think that health steal is going to really help here. So we're bringing in Bane with Sith Empire Trooper. I'm bringing in my highest dark side armor pen cron that doesn't affect other teams. I have the buffs on a special, crit avoidance, crit damage, which is going to be helpful here, potency, and tenacity. I typically know, it's just a feeling when they have tons of defense, I just know it's going to fail. I'm more confident with this because it's not like 200, 250% defense. I think it's manageable, guys. So let's see if we can get a big hit before. Yeah, guys, I just knew. Bane is super clutch with the lower defense queens. So here, let's get another big hit, maybe? Not quite. I think we're going to be okay. There's no damage threats here. I know they take a lot of turns, but they don't have the stacking offense and speed. It's just going to be a matter of ramping up our damage and lowering their stats, so... Probably should have targeted Queen there, but I don't think it matters. Let's get another big hit. Slowly getting there. It's just like taking a lot of turns. Next turn should be pretty big. Not big enough, but... guess we have to target him. Let's go for her. Alright, that's more buffs. It's a big hit. Not quite. We're not really critting. I've had this go until like maybe the 2-minute mark, but it still makes me nervous not seeing them get too low. I hope this is a big hit. Still no, guys. There's so much protection recovery on that team. Okay, that was a crit. I hope this next buff removal is a big crit. Not quite, guys. Are we going to get timed out? I don't think I've ever timed out on this team. Like this. Not quite, guys. We have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. We got to really get this going. Hurry up. Alright, that's a lot of buffs. We're getting closer, but not there yet. 2 minutes, guys. Can we do this? It's more buffs. Come on, next turn. That's a lot of buffs. Let's get them down here. There we go. Not going to throw it on auto yet. At least we're recovering some protection. Okay. That one took way longer than it normally does. I was actually getting a little nervous there because we weren't critting them on that first special. But I knew with the low defense, we wouldn't have trouble taking out at least Padawan Obi-Wan because I guess he's kind of squishy. But it took a long time, but it's still a one-shot, so I'm happy that worked. So we're moving on to Rey, and I do think I'm going to stick with the typical comp. I know L3 is going to cause an annoyance here. I just don't know if it's as annoying as Jedi Training Rey. This tank revive definitely is a annoyance, but we're going to have to deal with it. They have Resistance Pen, Armor Pen, Defense, Potency, and Crit Avoidance. I'm going with the typical Starkiller team. I have the Starkiller level 9. I have the Damage Immunity level 6. I'll probably try to re-roll that for the next Grand Arena. And the Dark Side Max Health and Protection. I have Crit Chance, Health Steal, Tenacity, Potency, Health, and Protection. Not a tons of damage, but we're not going to really need it because we have Starkiller level 9. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that stun to stick on Ben because of the pre-taunt, unfortunately. So we're just going to have to really take our time here. Let's see if we can get a shock. I need to control that taunt if I can. Just going to do basics here, guys. Remove buffs. Okay. Not super ideal because of that reason, but see, this is the debate, guys. I'm not gonna be able to get a heal. Let's get a stun. Okay, we're probably gonna lose Palpatine, unfortunately. Now in damage immunity. I kind of want Rey to take a turn. So she can just get rid of... Can we take enough turns to get him out of heal immunity is the question. This one's going to be a little bit uglier, guys, unfortunately. I think we're going to lose Palpatine. Do I do it to save him? Because he's going to go down. So we saved him. That was the whole point of that. He's going to revive right next turn. Alright, now we got to get rid of... Okay. You know what, guys? It's not going to be as high banners, but it's still... We saved the character, so I think it evens out. Gonna revive here. I have to admit, definitely a tricky team because of L3. Alright, and that's going to wrap it up, guys. It's 54 instead of a 57. I do think we ulted at the right time. It saved our Palpatine, so we did lose 3 banners, but one-shots is what we need. Good win. Next GL, Jabba, guys, and I'm bringing in Kylo. They have a Omicron and Chrysanthemum, so I don't want to try anything with any like crazy off-meta stuff. But they have the light side speed up on a basic, which is going to help Leia. I've never seen it on her, but it can make her take a lot of turns. Tenacity, Health Steal, Potency, and some defense. I'm running Kylo with Hux and First Order Stormtrooper. I'm not bringing in unaligned Force User level 6. We saw what happened last time. We got really lucky. But I am bringing a previous set. I have the buffs on a special. Tenacity, Crit Damage, Armor Pen, Health Steal, Potency, and some defense for some survivability. Not the prettiest banners, I think, but as long as we get the one-shot, guys, I am happy. Let's see if that speed up on a basic makes a big difference here. I'm just gonna do this again. Don't like that on him. Good counter attack. Big hits. She's exposed now. Not as hard. Let's get another stun on him. Let's go ahead and do an AoE. Worked out really well. I don't think we're going to keep... Yeah, they're going to die from thermals, unfortunately, but it's going to be a one-shot, guys. Our max health will not be lowered. I can't see him surviving that. Okay, or maybe he can. Not quite. Alright. Is what it is. Yeah, guys, not pretty banners, but one shot's a one shot, and we're not going to mess around against the Jabba. I just don't feel like doing that today. We still have a really strong team remaining. We have Great Mothers with no Great Mother level 9, but they do have the Morgan Elsbeth 9, so let's see what we're going to do. I decided I'm just going to use the typical JMK counter. I think we have answers to JMK if they have in the back, just in case. So we're going to try it. We're going to do the same thing again. It should be easier. But they have an Omicron on Morgan, they have the buffs on a special, they have the Wordy Night Sister 6, and then the Morgan level 9. Armor pen, resistance pen, crit damage, crit avoidance, and defense. I'm bringing in my typical Great Mother's counter. I have the stacking offense and speed, the stun, the Plo 9, defense, critical damage, armor pen, and potency. This should be way easier than what we've had to deal with in the past. And they did, looks like they did, put Doomed on him, which is totally okay. We're going to be fine. I hope this will be a higher banner win without the... That's an annoying dodge. Without the Great Mother's 9. They should not be healing as much. Yeah, guys, night and day difference. Let's heal up. Yeah, guys, that was full banner win. That Great Mother's level 9 is still no joke. It's I still used one of the best shields in the game against it, so regardless, very strong team. I wonder if their viability will go down after the Datacron set, but we'll find out at that time. That's the front wall on the bottom. Let's see if there's anything scary in the back. Alright, guys, we're in the back, and I do see a Leia. That's something to be very cautious of. We have a Leia with Seal S, and... Interesting back wall, guys. Okay. Very smart by my player. It's a tough defense. They split their Leia, put a strong character, and they have Drogon with Saw. So, very tough defense, guys. We have the tools to do it. We have to be smart, but we do have the tools to pull this off. So, let's stay diligent and be strong with our counters. Okay, so we're going to go after the most annoying GL in my opinion, and that's going to be Leia, because these mirror matches are kind of insane, but without Drogon, I think it'll be a lot easier. The Kron they have is a speed up, so no tank revive. That's actually pretty nice. Resistance pen, armor pen, defense, tenacity, and health steal. Maybe I'm not as worried, but it's still going to require a GL, so the split that they did was very smart. We're going with Leia, Drogon, and R2. I have my tank revive, I have tenacity, crit damage, and really high defense. So I think what I'm going to do is the same opening play, except I'm going to try to gun down CLS first. See if we can get a stun. No stun. You know what? Let's do this. See if we can get a one-shot coming up. Not quite. Not quite, guys. I thought we would have one-shotted CLS there. That's kind of frustrating, but it's getting close. There we go. Now we gotta be careful of the ult. And when Drogon takes a turn, it should be close to a one-shot. Except with that. Let's cleanse. Right here, get rid of him. Okay. She's at ult. That makes me nervous. Is she going to revive? Not quite. I'm gonna save mine. Let's do it now. Close. Come on, basic. Okay. Yeah, the mirror match, I feel like I have it figured out, but it still always makes me nervous because you just never know how much that ult is going to do, if they're going to revive their whole team. But I guess not having Drogon in there somewhat made it easier, I guess. The tank revive not being there was definitely helpful, but that's one GL down. We still have some tough teams. Let's see what we're going to do. Next up, double Rex clones, and we do this all the time. There's always that slight bit of RNG if Anakin is stunned and he's not able to get that big AoE off after Qui-Gon goes, but we're going to risk it. The Kron they have is a buff on a special for light side. They have tenacity and health steal. Running the OP Jedi with Qui-Gon. I have the stacking offense and speed, which works out great because I want Qui-Gon to go down. I have the irresistible stun. I have crit avoidance, potency, and tenacity. There's just no way around it. I can't seem to get this win with all of them remaining, unfortunately. So, just need to let Qui-Gon go down. I save the AoE. Having potency on the Kron is actually pretty nice, but... Let's see. Okay, that's the first time that's happened. Am I going to jinx it? Am I going to live with everybody? That's the first time I've ever lived with all of them remaining, and it ended up being worse banners because I lost a banner. That's hilarious. That's the first time they all lived, and 53 instead of 54, so... At least it wasn't as stressful. It was pretty more straightforward. Having potency on that is actually really nice because you can land it on their 5s. Pretty cool. That's one scary team down. Next up, I'm going with my typical counter that I use for the Remnant, and that's going to be Sith Empire. They do have an Omicron on Night Trooper, so that's why I want to bring in a strong team. They have the buffs on a special. They have the Remnant Wordy 9 or 6, and then the Captain Enoch 9. Lots of defense, lots of crit damage, crit avoidance, and resistance pen. So I'm bringing in these guys, double tank. I have the buffs on a special. I have armor pen, potency, tenacity, crit avoidance, crit damage, and pretty good defense. Haven't come close to losing this before, so I'm not going to stress about it now. Let's keep that fear. It's kind of a big hit. Maybe it's time to stress a little bit? Alright, he's down. Get some shock. Alright. I think it's under control for the most part now. I don't like you going for Revan. Get some fear. A blind is nice, maybe a stun. Malik being here is very helpful. It looks like it's taken a bit because of all their defense. I wonder if I'm going to have to throw this on auto at one point. They really like Revan. Come on, let's get through them. We have 3 minutes left. Let's get a big hit. Should be going down soon with all that decay. I think it goes up to 9. Let's just do that there. Maybe one more. Get that taunt up. I'm happy I brought this team in, guys. Alright, that's one. I think I have to throw it on auto. I don't know how long this will take. I have to read what the Omicron does. I don't know if it ramps the damage or does something with the blight. It looks like he's not doing much in terms of damage, but this is like a timeout risk. They're tanky with high defense, guys. How much defense? 135%. It's not the highest I've seen, but it's still high. I have 1:45 left. This has definitely been the longest one I've had against this team. Okay. That took almost 4 minutes, but 57 banners is still full. I guess we had to just be a little patient, so that's another scary team down. I think the scary ones remaining is definitely Saw. We have to get through that Mon Mothma team. Got to be really cautious with where we use our GLs for that, so let me think, and then we'll keep it going. Against the GG with Omicron Stap, I think that I don't need to use my OG Moth anywhere else, so I'm going to bring him with Dark Trooper Moff Gideon just to make it a little bit cleaner. They have BB-8 in there, so they might get a turn meter advantage. They have the light side, protection up level 3, high potency and tenacity. I'm running Dark Trooper Moff Gideon with OG and Scout. I have the buffs on a special, the Wordy Alert 6, Moff Gideon 9, high armor pen, crit damage, defense potency, and crit avoidance. This should be pretty straightforward. Their turn meter gains are going to be not a problem for us here. Let's get that removed. Very easy. And then here, let's recover some banners back. That was record fast. That was really easy, guys. Maybe I didn't really need to bring him, and I could have used him somewhere else, but I really don't think we need him anywhere else, so we'll take the easy win. Next up, guys, Raddus. This one makes me very nervous because it's very strong and people very underestimate it, so I'm going to try this variation of Jedi and see if I can get that insta-kill on Raddus and keep passing those turns and swapping with Jedi Knight Revan and see if that helps. I'm bringing in a tank as well, just in case. They have the Tank Revive, they have the Wordy Rogue One 6, and the K2SO9. Potency, crit avoidance, high defense, and resistance pen. I got Revan, I have Cal, and I have Mace. I have a Tank Revive for Mace, and I have the Stun on a special. Tons of armor pen, crit damage, and defense. The goal here is to just get Cal to his one-shot, get rid of Raddus, keep him controlled with the stuns. Hopefully they don't do a ton of damage to us. I thought we lost someone there for a second. That made me nervous. So we're just going to control Raddus. Pass the turn here. He's going to pass the turn again. I don't want to remove buffs because that's going to remove our turn meter. And we're going to keep him on lockdown. Here, pass the turn again. Not removing anything. We're going to control Raddus. Another stun. Pass the turn. Okay. I don't know if that's going to remove turn meter. Let's get that one shot. Now we have to make sure we can control... Oh my god. That was what I was afraid of. This is going to be a loss. We're going to time out. That sucks, guys. That's insane. That sucks. How unlucky. She can't get stunned, so even... I had to maybe put Mark on her to increase her cooldowns. This team is no joke, guys. Really strong. It just took out 2 very OP Jedi. I probably misplayed it, guys, but we're going to forfeit that. We got to try something else. Alright, we're going to move on from that battle. That's going to be one of our drops that we can afford. Unfortunately, I think I misplayed that. I should have put a mark onto Jin to increase her cooldowns. I think I got really lucky with that revive, but anyway, we're going to try Jar Jar with no Omicrons. They have a light side buff. When they gain a buff, they recover health and protection. They have tenacity, potency, and resistance pen. I got Mon Mothma with POW and Scarif Rebel Pathfinder. We're not going to need a ton of damage because of the POW level 9, which is right here. We have the damage reduction 6. We have the Terminator on a special. Health steal, defense, potency, crit damage, and tenacity. I failed this last time, but it was against a triple Omicron Jar Jar. I'm hoping without the Omicrons, this is going to be a little bit easier. But you never know. Fortunately, they can't assist. Need Mon Mothma to take a turn. Let's get to that shield generator. That damage reduction is clutch. Generator's almost down. Let's get a nice... No death mark is nice. Shock is good. Let's see if we can get rid of Jar Jar. Don't want to get counterattacked. Come on. There we go. Can we get some banners back, maybe? Don't think we need to upgrade him. Not super important right now. Don't postpone the inevitable. Big heal. Alright guys, 56 banners against that team. Really happy that worked. Doesn't require a GL or anything, so I can move those GLs to other teams. A little sketchy in the beginning. They don't really have damage, but if they got Death Mark, definitely can cause some issues. But happy we got the win against Jar Jar there. Moving on, guys. We're going to go to the Saw team with Drogon. Gotta bring in a very strong team against us. They have 2 Omicrons, and they have a tank. The Cron they have is a tank revive. They have the wordy Rogue One 6. Tons of defense, tenacity, armor pen, resistance pen, and a little bit of crit avoidance. I'm going with Jedi Master Luke, Jedi Knight Luke, and Shock T. I have the Shock T level 9. I have the Jedi Stun on a special, and the stacking offense and speed, just in case anyone goes down. We have crit avoidance, defense, health steal, and tenacity. I just need to rely on JML's passive ability assist for that damage, and I'm hoping that Drogon does not do any crazy damage. So let's get a stun here. Let's call Luke to assist. Increase cooldowns. We're going to call another assist for a stun. We're going to get a stun on the whole team. Let's get offense up. That stealth is annoying. Okay, we got rid of Drogon. He's gonna do his crazy stuff with the bombs. Unfortunately. Hopefully Shock T can get a cleanse. Our cooldowns were increased, I forgot. Get another stun. Let's try to end this before those traps pop off. Can we end it here? Tank revive. Move buffs. End it. Alright guys, full banners against Saw. Really strong team. I didn't want to bring any other mid team against it. We still have pretty strong teams remaining. Still have to get through that Rogue One team. That really was a trippy mess up. So let's go for the other teams and then we'll eventually go for the Rogue One. Next up, guys, we're going against Mon Mothma, and this is the second scariest team remaining, in my opinion, so I'm bringing my last remaining GL against it. It's the super team with Mon Mothma, Luthen, and Pow. They have the Pow level 9, they have the Wordy Rogue One 6, and then they have the speed up on a basic. Tons of defense, armor pen, and tenacity. So I'm bringing in Sith Eternal with Watt and Scion as a tank. I'm running a previous set. This is my highest defense cron that I have. I have the buffs on a special and lots of armor pen. I saved this for any really scary team, so I'm going to link. I'm going to have to link. Let's see. What's going on with Sion's lightsaber? Let's link Pow. And I guess we have to link the Rebel Trooper. I'm hoping the massive damage isn't a problem. Which looks like it definitely is. But look at that, we're already at ult. I'm really happy we brought him for this team. This team is good. We just lost both our sides. I think a solo would have been too risky. I don't know. Maybe this could have been a solo. Looks like I can't mark anyone. That's kind of scary. Am I going to time out? I can't mark. I mean, I can't link anyone. That's not good. I don't know about this, guys. I didn't even think about this. They can recover protection, but they can't cover health, and I can't link anyone to lower their max health. This is going to be a timeout. I can't believe it. Look at this interaction. You can't link anybody. What a team, what an interaction. Why can't I link anybody? That's crazy. Are we hitting a little bit harder? I mean, a little bit, but they're taking a lot of turns. Did I have to bring in, like, armor? For the counterattacks? We're slowly getting somewhere, I think. No, they're just recovering it all. This is annoying. It's a 51k hit, but they just recover it all. 56. 55. Back to full. 23. What is this interaction? Are we getting there? That healing. Guys, this is annoying, actually. We have a GL that can't get through him. How about a big hit here? Back to full health. Mon Mothma's close. Oh, are we getting there? Please. 55 seconds. Oh, come on. Don't resist. Guys, this is annoying. Come on. Stop resisting the shock. Come on, one more AoE. Get someone down. Get Mon Mothma out. Five seconds. One more AoE. Guys, that is so frustrating. We couldn't relink anybody, and then we couldn't get them down. That's a frustrating loss, because I thought I played that out really smart and planned it out smart. So, those are our 2 dropped attempts, guys. We can't drop anymore, and we might have to rely on ships, so that really sucks. Alright, we're going to go for a cleaner battle now. We have to be really cautious of the banners now. I didn't think we were going to drop those 2 battles, so we have to do Inquisitors against Kelleran, and the Cron they have is a Tank Revive, the Turn Meter 6, and then the ETH level 9. Crit Avoidance, Health Steal, Potency, and Crit Damage. I'm running a Unaligned Force User level 6, the Max Health level 3, Critical Damage, Health, Tenacity, and Health Steal. This we're going to need to get a 57 on. We have to be cautious of banners now, because I don't know where we stand. Get a big hit. There we go. Alright, nothing less than a 57. Yep, guys, nice and easy battle. That's a 57 banner win. Need to be smart, guys. Need to be smart on these next remaining battles. We can't afford any more drops. Next up, Tuskens, guys, and I'm bringing in Traya with Nihilus and Savage. The Cron they have is a Cleanse level 3, Potency, Armor Pen, Defense, Resistance Pen, and Tenacity. Bringing in the Strong Sith, I have a buff on a special. I have Armor Pen, Health Steal, Tenacity, Defense, and Critical Damage. Just got to be smart with our Annihilates, make sure they don't kill Nihilus, and then we'll be fine. I'm going to keep that on him the entire time. As long as Nihilus is not getting blown up, we'll be okay. That's good for us. Increase cooldowns. Gotta be a little careful. Don't want to get rid of him. Not yet. Come on, Nihilus, take a turn. Okay. We keep the Isolate on that guy. Waste more cooldowns. Only got one. Uh-oh. Okay. Don't go for them. Bye. That was a huge hit. Wow. Alright guys, full banners against the Tuskens. I saved my Traya specifically for this team. I didn't want to use anything else that I had. We need to be really smart, guys. Really strong teams remaining, and we've got a really tough cleanup, so let's be smart. We're going to go back to this team, guys. We're going back to Raddus. Probably should have started with a stronger team. I thought my Jedi could pull it off, but we're going to go with the Mandalorians. I have a stacking offense and speed. I have defense, crit damage, and high armor pen with a little tenacity. Let's just get rid of that Raddus. I'm not playing around. This team is so strong. They're gonna gain turn meter, or they're gonna remove our turn meter here. This team is no joke. I'm getting a little nervous here. They're just so tanky. Is that gonna do a lot to us? Okay. I was about to say. Should have started with this, guys. You're gonna revive, yep. Ugh. Not good for banners. Alright. Unfortunate it's a 2-shot, but we were able to get through it. They did get to their ultimate with Raddus. Need to keep an eye on the banners. We got to clean up the Mon Mothma team and then see what's behind ships. Alright guys, we're going to clean this up with Aphra. I feel like this is going to be the best chance for banners and just the damage dealing. It's no POW in this. It's just a cleanup. If Aphra fails this, there's something wrong. It's a Mercenary Cron. It's a turn meter level 3. I have the Health Steal, crit damage, crit chance, tenacity, and health. We just gotta get them down. Just get through them. I'll be stunned if we lose. Pretty incredible so far. Pretty incredible how not really touching them. Okay, that's getting there a little bit. Still not good. Okay. Let's revive. Oh, good. Ugh. Is this gonna time out? And we're not landing anything. Somewhat nice damage, but look at the healing. Okay, don't revive. Big hit. I don't like this at all. They're gonna spawn another trooper. Oh my god. This is incredible, guys. This is incredible. We get some doubt. Can't land anything. There's something wrong here, man. This is incredible. Not doing anything. We have 2 minutes and we're not even getting close. Dr. Aphra is just becoming a complete problem in Grand Arena. What can she take out? She can't clean up a Mon Mothma team? And we have to deal with it again. Two drop battles, guys. This is incredible. You just can't get through him. Incredible. Again! Guys, this is frustrating. Please, big hits. Now, can we control him to not revive anyone? Should this team be that hard to take out? What is Aphra's purpose lately? Oh. Okay, guys. I was starting to sweat for that battle because it's like, they don't even have damage dealers. It's two characters and one of them can't even attack. But, alright. We made it to ships. I gotta see where we are on the banners and see if we can pull this off. Guys, I just want to show you how razor close this GAC is. We are one banner apart, guys, and they have Executor and Leviathan, a weird Leviathan comp, and Raddus. So this will come down to ships, guys. We have to see who will perform better in ships. I might try something new, guys. I might try Negotiator against Executor, see if that's any better. I don't know, though. I haven't really played around with it, so we'll give it a go, and hopefully this gamble pays off for us, guys. Alright, guys, we're going to risk it. We're going to try something we've never done before. We're going to try the Negotiator against Executor. This battle is too close to come down to RNG. I cannot use the Executrix with the bugged tie. So we're going to try this, guys. I saw a really cool video by Bit Dynasty, so we're going to try it out. I really hope it works out for us. This is it, guys. This is the Grand Arena right here. Okay. Okay. I think we go here. Okay. Okay, not quite down. Bring in Ebon Hawk. Get rid of... Okay. Tooth. I'm not sure, guys. Really not sure about this. They got a big heal. Not looking too good. Not looking too good at all, guys. I don't think it's gonna work out for us. That sucks, guys. We had a risk. We had to make some risky plays. Didn't work out for us. That's okay. Alright, guys, we tried. We tried. We might, hopefully my opponent fails as well, but we're gonna have to clean that up. We tried something different. Alright, so we're gonna move on to the Profundity counter for Leviathan. It's a little bit of a different lineup than I'm used to. I've not faced this one yet with it. There's no Malgus in the starting, but no other options here, guys. No other options. We're just gonna do it. No assist. Is what it is. No assist again. No, we're not getting any assists, guys. So RNG is not really in our favor right now. There are some assists. Okay, I mean, this is a very weird variation. I have not faced this one yet, so I don't know how this is going to end up. A good crit, I guess. Or now we're getting assists because there's no thermals on us. Okay. Are we gonna live with that ship living? Let's just do a cleanse because we can. I think we're okay, guys. I think we're okay. Alright, guys, we pulled out the win. I'm pretty sure they're going to be doing the same strategy that I did on offense. Okay. We can't afford to bring in a reinforcement because we don't have to blow up the hangars. Alright, guys, that's... At least we got through Leviathan. It's a 70 banner win. The only way we can win is if my opponent drops on one of them. So hopefully the Executor counter fails for them or something else, but we still got to get through their Executor and also their Raddus. So let's see what we can do. Alright, we're going to try the cleanup, guys. I know their cooldowns are up. They just did the mass swarm, so I just have to make sure I can survive this opening onslaught. We're going to try Raddus, guys. Alright, we're going to go here. See if we can remove that and then get a big hit just to get rid of Houndstooth. That's really good. I'd love to be able to do this with them all remaining. It might not... Yeah. Have to be cautious of... Let's get a stun. Have to be cautious of Boba. No Boba yet. Okay. I'm gonna just... We get rid of Xanadu. Very nice. Hopefully they don't put... Okay, that's... Why'd they put that? with Executor. Why is that ship with Executor? Don't steal banners. They're gonna do an AoE. Steal banners. Yep. Alright, at least we cleaned it up, guys. It's 46 banners is not good, but I really wish that Negotiator counter worked. I think I have to practice it more. I probably did some misplays or something, or maybe RNG was not on our side. We'll have to practice that more in Arena or something where I can have time, but let's get through the final fleet and get as many banners as we can. Alright, we're going to get this last ship battle over with. It is Raddus. Gonna try to get high banners, guys. It's no longer in my hands, the victory. I have to make sure I have to have my opponent lose a fleet battle. I think there were definitely battles where, in the characters, where I could have played a lot better. Yeah, I definitely messed up some battles, guys, unfortunately. And this battle's already looking sketchy because of the bugged TIE Fighter. Let's just do a basic. Okay. Get a heal. Okay. And end it. Hopefully that's high banners. Hopefully like a 74. Alright, 73 banners, guys. That's going to end the Grand Arena. I can't wait to do the review because we have a lot to talk about. We're going to have to wait for my opponent to finish their attack phase. I want to go over some defensive stuff that I should have improved on and some offensive stuff, so stay tuned. Alright, guys, so we are here for the review, and it looks like we did end up losing in the final round. But that is okay, guys. Winning and losing is a part of Grand Arena. But in terms of my opponent's attack, they played ships amazing. Really good for them. They were clutch with ships, and they won where they needed to. This is perfect one-shots with off-meta counters. My opponent messaged me. They said that they were able to get Profundity to work against Leviathan and Galactic Republic to work against Executor. So, really good job for them. They were able to get the win. So, in terms of my defense, guys, I kind of liked what my opponent did with the split with Saw and Mon Mothma. I probably played those matchups not optimally, but I planned out for it. It was my fault. I could have sworn that Sith Eternal would have easily taken out that team with no issues. I never thought, for whatever reason, we would go for a timeout. So, that was just completely mind-boggling that we were... Oh, and we almost lost with Aphra, guys. This was almost a three-attempt battle. This team is good. This team is very good. I might have to reconsider my defense and placing that team on defense instead. And then in the back, guys, this team won me the second round. This team caught me up here. I thought I played the matchup really smart. I thought, let me get that one shot off of Raddus. But then Jin timed that revive perfectly, and right off the revive, got to that mass ultimate ability. So that was, I don't know if that was just a misplay by us, luck by the AI, or whatever, guys. We need to do a better job at taking out those teams. But overall, not terrible performance. We have a comfortable Baylan counter going forward. I'm definitely going to be using unaligned force users for Baylan. Seems to be just super easy. Full banner wins 2 in a row, even with Marok or without Marok. Really like that. But besides that, guys, we are 2-1 for the first week of 3v3. Hopefully, our next week isn't as challenging. We faced every player this round had a 7-star Great Mothers and a Baylan. So I have all those characters as well, so I shouldn't complain. But it'd be nice to get a little bit of easier matchup. I kind of want to try using Baylan on offense next week, seeing what he can take out. So I think that'd be really fun. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this content and you enjoyed this Grand Arena. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and if you're not already, subscribe to the channel to become a Knight of X. And I will see you guys in the next round of Grand Arena. May the Force be with you all.